Well, hello people. Right, welcome to the live stream. Let me make sure everyone's happy here. Happy Tuesday to all. How is everyone? Who do we have? Henry, Dush, Marco, Bad Wolf, Cat Lady, Jude, Milet, Jam, Nomis. How are you all? Hope everyone's well. Yeah, ping Discord. Yeah, we're live a little bit early, so we'll just have a little chat and a catch up while we're yeah, a few minutes early to the stream. I've just got some outline areas over here to do today between Francis and the Food Factory episode. 2 episodes ago, I think that was, wasn't it? Also got coffee to enjoy here as well. Electric Grasshopper, TC, Tiagos Mendes. Hello egg one more time. Cheers from Brazil, says Tiagos. Hello to you, mate. How are you? Tommy, welcome in, bud. Yeah, so thinking kind of rural country motel vibes today. Down the coast, maybe a little private marina without using too many nodes. Little riverside parks, stuff like that. But hello everyone, welcome in. Sputnik, welcome in. Hello. Right, wonderful. So this little area here, between 2 builds, is undeveloped, and I actually removed a school here, which I didn't put back in, so we need to rebuild the school campus today as well, which I think is what we'll start with. So let's reshape this road a little bit. Just want a bit more room for the school to sit, I think, yeah. But how's everyone's week been? Did everyone survive Monday? I'm guessing so if you made it here. Raina, welcome into the stream. Hello there, lovely humans. Happy Tuesday, says Sputnik. Happy Tuesday, Sputnik. Happy Tuesday. Has anyone watched Peep Show? I always think of that Australian character every time I hear the word Tuesday. Must be someone in the chat who knows that very specific Peep Show reference. Maybe a VOD watcher will know that one. My first live, I'm so excited, says Raina. It's nice to have you here, Ray. We've had a lot of live stream people recently. It's been quite nice, actually. Nice to see some new faces appearing in live streams. Build a small abandoned mini town by the side of the highway with just 4 or 5 houses, says Raj. We can do that, Raj, yeah. I'm down for some smaller homes out here. Maybe some University City, perhaps. Afternoon for Milton Keynes, says Agroline. Afternoon, mate. Oh, bear with me, everyone. Bear with me. I've been recording City Showcase this morning, and my money mode has transferred across. There we go. Perfect. Right, let's go for... Any preference on school here? I think they're... What's our choices? We've got Africa. I don't think countryside's really suited to here, but we'll try it. Or... Plazas and Promenades one, probably. I feel like we use that one a lot there. Any preference on high school, everyone? Between the 3. Countryside, Africa, or Plazas. Thank you for blessing us with an Illium live stream, says Ian. You're very welcome, mate. No worries. Thank you for watching it. Appreciate it. Slow 4.6. Hello, mate. Welcome in. Parsons is only here for 45 minutes because he has work. Devastating, mate. Sorry to hear that. Can't stay long. I open at 7 and the babies will be here soon. Can't figure out Do you run a nursery, perhaps, Raina? I'm guessing from that sentence, maybe it sounds like it. I would say so. It opens at 7 and the babies will be here soon. It can't be anything else but a nursery, right? Or perhaps some sort of baby conference, if you will. Lower height Africa one. Africa. A lot of love for the Africa one. I think it'll open itself quite nicely onto the waterfront behind it. Because we can use my favourite thing. Walkable concrete space. And we've got quite a bit of space out the front as well, so I think I'll stick the car park in there. Let's do 2 of those. We do have pathways here coming off the pitch, which I'm going to keep in. I'm pretty sure I removed death care from this side of the river, didn't I? There was a crematorium here. Let's bring in maybe the Korean one, because that'll probably sit quite nicely with the African school, won't it? In what configuration though? Who knows, everyone? I feel like there's definitely something here. Is there a fusing to be had? Do we want to fuse? Possibly. Maybe set a bit further back. Does that work? Hey, Drop Dead. How's it going, mate? Baby conference? It could be, couldn't it, Dush? It could be. Yeah, she runs a daycare. See, we were right. we were right. Amazing, Raina. What a very rewarding job, I'm sure that is. Being blessed with the happiness of babies every day. At one of those places that promised big but failed, so was left half done and investors pulled out their money. I like that idea, Raj, yeah. Like a big failed project that's either lost funding or just people like the developers dropped it. I like that idea. Ian B, Darian, good afternoon both. Nice to see you. I'm good. Drop Dead, mate. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Had quite an early rise, actually. Cocoa Beans was up at 5. So we went for a little walk. Then we had breakfast and some house admin. And then we were at the gym for 7. 7:30 even. So it feels like it's been a long day. And then I've been recording City Showcase this morning. It feels like the day is ready to end, but just because it started so soon. So I'm tired. But yeah, I'm good. I'm good. And we'll not open this everywhere. I do want to leave some grass. Not here though. And just use small concrete for that. Maybe the long one. Where's long concrete? That one might work. And there's a Yoakley episode out tomorrow, by the way, which I really enjoyed recording. It was actually a lot of fun to build. Oh wait, how's Coco doing? Coco full of energy, it's good to hear. No, she's not full of energy, she's stayed very slow. Like, her arthritis is really bad these days. Like, she really plods now. But her surgery is fine, like, her wound is recovered really nicely. No infection, no need to go back and reoperate. And she's walking, eating and drinking. But she's so slow. Like, she's 14 in October, so like she is very much old doggo territory now. It's just a little sad to see, you know, when they really slow down. Do you want to look at the Instagram? There's been loads of content up around there. If you want to see some Coco videos, we can check the Instagram out. Phoenix with a 4,000 HFU super chat. I'm not sure how much that is, Phoenix, but thank you so much. Cheers, Egg. I'm at work during lunch break. We'll watch the video later. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, man. He's already a patron. He's in here dropping super chats on his work shift. Different gravy, Phoenix. Thank you so much, mate. I appreciate it. Super kind of you. Do you want to bring in key here? Or leave it open riverbank? I feel health and safety legislation would force us into using keys. That's Hungarian foreign. Phoenix is Hungarian, so probably. Foreign? Is that what it is? Is that how you say that? Maybe. I'm having a bad morning because our coach didn't bring Neymar to the World Cup. Only you can save me, Egg. I mean, isn't Neymar like made of glass these days? Does he play much at Santos anymore? Like, I know, like the last I really heard of Neymar was in Saudi, and he was not near permanently injured, wasn't he? Like, do you even want him at the World Cup? Would he even play? I don't know what his record is like back at Santos now. Hey Aya, welcome to the stream. Hey Harry, welcome in, mate. Yeah, we'll go check out a bit of Coke on the Instagram, shall we? She's I can view the archive, I think, because I'm such a boomer when it comes to Instagram. Yeah, we have a message from a Darwin. He must have responded to the story. Yeah, she was getting evening scratches yesterday. There is some music, kind of like elevator music. That's pretty cute. She had a Sunday roast on Sunday. So I took it in. She's very happy. Got some chicken, some veg, a little gravy. A little happy, hungry dog. Walk plus breakfast equals morning siesta, again with cute music. I won't play that for very long because I might get a copyright strike. And we'll do, yeah, another good night one where she fell asleep with her cupcake on the armchair. So, yeah, follow me on Instagram if you want Coco content. It's pretty much all the posts there, really. So, yeah, it's actually very little City Skylines content over there. It's mostly Coco. Hey, Skinny, Notorious. Been seeing the Coco updates on Instagram. Very nice. Yeah, she is. She's very sweet to look at. She's a very aesthetic, visually pleasing dog. Real cute, big curly ears, big brown eyes. Like, she's very sweet. She's very small and very happy. It's just, yeah, she's a great experience. Which you can join in on the Instagram if you like. Post her on the stories a couple of times a week. Should put her on TikTok as well, really. Maybe just name the TikTok account The Brown Dog, because again, I don't really post a lot of Cities content over there. And I feel a bit weird posting like real life content, because then it's like I'm trying to be like an influencer, like an Instagram, and I'm not. You know, I'm not like, follow me on Instagram. Only if you want Coco content, that is. I'd literally post nothing else there at all. Let's make this part life pathway, because I want to be able to affect the nodes here because we've got keys. Do we decide if we want to keep the keys in, or are we getting rid of them? I think I prefer it in. It just gives a bit of foundation to the larger buildings, doesn't it? If you like. Something like that. Love to Coco from Louisiana. I'll pass that on to her. You got 14 street pups feeding them, dude. I love that, Raj. What, strays? That says a lot about you as a person if you're out there feeding 14 stray dogs a day. Raj, love to hear that. Someone dead in the football pitch? Yeah. Maybe they got hit by a Bruno Fernandes free kick. I'm hoping some hearses will eventually... Oh, because it's not connected. Because literally, this doesn't go anywhere. That's why there's dead people there. Oops. There we go. That'll be right. There you go. Crematorium next door is a bit more, but it's not a crematorium, Harry. It's just a bit of the high school. Can I get rid of this fence? Yeah, it's a bit weird there, isn't it? I think we want to make this walkable. I'm a bit wary of perhaps burning some unnecessary nodes, but it's all for the greater good, isn't it? So with the concrete around here. Keep using long concrete to fix it all. Egg, don't take this the wrong way, but I'm here for Coco. Just happened to see some building. No, it's fine, Mrs. Skinny. I'd be the same, to be fair, mate. That would be the same. Let's get some trees in. Some eastern cottonwoods to complement what's on the pitch already. Maybe a jacaranda in this little spot here. And we've got buses stopping, so we might as well make a bit of a song and dance out of that. Let's bring some shelters in. Do we want to consider some other prop shelters? Maybe these are a bit extravagant, are they, for a bus stop? Wasn't there a DLC? Was it Countryside that gave us a basic shelter? This one, maybe? Do you guys want to spend some time voting on bus stop coverage? Which is the greatest thing about this game. Anything else? Countryside? Not really. Could use that, I suppose. Maybe. We'll try it. Railroad of Japan. Not really. Africa. No, I don't think I'm missing anything else. Yeah, okay. Hey Lila Mini. Heard him a do. Hello to the Swedish joining us. Set a special alarm to catch your stream, says Riz. That's very cute, Riz. Welcome to the stream. And the plazas and promenades, Pagola, absolutely. How could I possibly forget? Because we got a couple of them, haven't we? 3 to be precise. Is that all of them? I think that's all the covers, isn't it? Do you know what would be handy? A video that details all of these props and what they can be used for, such as expanding a bus stop. Because they always get lost in the depths of all the menus here, because like there's thousands of assets now. In the official released pool, at least. Just a hay bale for the bus stop. Hey, Toolbox, nice to see you, man. 8 AM, where you at, Riz? 8 AM, so you'll be... What's that like? Midwest America? Or... No, East Coast, right? East Coast America. Third one seems the most reasonable. White roof looks appropriate. Yeah, I think I'm feeling this one. Like a corrugated iron roof, isn't it? I think we'll go with that. Right, let's... Will this work on offense mode, I wonder? This sort of prop? Should do. Not really. Just have a tie to glue together. Okay, let's do 4 of them. I feel should be enough. We'll just make some sort of cover out of this here. So line it with the buses. We'll repeat it the other side as well, which we've got, I think, some room to place something. And there's a bit of room here between the highway, yeah. Any votes for what you want to see here? Between arterial highway exit to an interchange and a school. Is there anything we need? Garbage, maybe? No, garbage is pretty good. Healthcare is always perfect. Any sewage? Water? No, they're both alright as well. Electricity? Yeah. Everything's alright. Cycle stand? Yeah, we can get some cycle stands in there. Elder care centre in the small space. small zoo. Motel and community pool, says Marco. I like that idea. I like the motel. I did want a motel here. I was thinking maybe more down this road. Looking out over the bay. Like a kind of a off the country road motel sort of complex here. Is there any reason we can't have double motel? I think that visual of kind of by the hour, slightly skanky highway side motel might be quite nice, although a bit weird next to the school maybe. Possibly. Let's test it out. The view's very nice with these motels. You can just keep stitching them together. Oh. Oh, even the motel sign there has an impact, doesn't it? Let me spin the sun around so we can actually see it. Oh. Can we get out of the shadow here? Why are these assets so dark? I changed the wrong one. No. Just want the motel sign. Do they light up at night? Sort of. Oh, especially with the rail there as well. And community pool as well, I think you said, didn't you? Someone said fuse as an L shape. Which we could do. I guess that's more of a T shape there, isn't it? But it still works. I'd need to delete those. Which I can almost repurpose that building there into being part of the motel complex here. Are we going to fuse there? That's a pretty realistic orientation, that, isn't it? Could you even double that up a third time here? And have... What's it called in the office when Dwight glues all the desks together? Mega desk, does he call it? This is like Mega Motel. Are we happy with that? Allows you to cram in a lot of hotelage in a very small space there, that, doesn't it? I don't think I'm going to connect that back onto the road there. I will make it walkable though. Because we might get some bus users wanting to come here. Yeah, the T motel. I like the elder care. I think we got more room here. Elder care can probably feature. Might be a nice way to round off this little area, actually. I think I might actually bob the elder care. Just change out those boulders for something a bit more appealing. Bit of... pine tree, maybe? Bit nicer than the order, isn't it? They also won't hear the train. Exactly, Mr. Skinny. That is... that's a great justification, isn't it? And they're just driving across the road there. Which I suppose is fine. Add some tree coverage in front of the motels. Yeah, that might be like my new favourite thing to do with the motels. What does it want to satisfy? We'll try and make them profitable. It wants mostly shopping. So is there any like gross one-by-one assets that we all hate? from commercial that we can maybe blend into this area to help satisfy the hotels. A Maniac with a $20 super chat. I'm watching I get up off to bed. Have a great day, night, everyone. Thank you so much, Maniac. That's so kind of you, man. You're just going to bed now, aren't you? You on the nights? You get some good rest, Maniac. Thank you so much for your $20, mate. Appreciate you. Not that this is particularly nasty stuff, but I wouldn't be averse to just having some commercial here. The Africa stuff, I feel like, is appropriate. Just like some random shop. Selling dream catchers and herbal remedies, etc. Just like out in the sticks. An icebox for sure, yes. Iceboxes by the motel. That's very Phoenix, that, isn't it? Very Breaking Bad, very Better Call Saul, if you will. Yeah. Just nip out to the icebox. I could almost delete that tree there and get this. So we twice in there. 2 iceboxes for the motel, which again is technically commercial, so it'll like it. You should function there. I'll drag you over just in case. This one will be fine. Strip mall assets, working nights, not ideal. Yeah, sorry about that, Maniac. Sorry about that. Car junkyard would be great. Then again, the roundabout leaving the hospital near my house, there are large outdoor ads for 2 different funeral homes. Did I miss the first part of that message, Joe? I think so. Elder care near a crematorium is a bit morbid. Yes, it is. It's not the first time we've done that, though. It's not the first time we've done that. Also, hospital near graveyard we've done as well before. Gas station, remove the red building. This commercial need seems off. Yeah, the actual mechanic behind the hotel stuff is crap. It's terrible. It makes no sense at all. So we got 6 there. Yeah, they're all slightly satisfied at different levels, aren't they? 4, 3, and 6. Oh, Raina O'Neill with a $5 super chat. Let me give you a little love heart, Raina. Thank you so much for all you do. Words can't describe the joy you bring. That's really sweet of you, Raina. Thank you so much for saying that. That's really nice. Thank you. I'm glad you like the videos. Thank you for watching them. I mean, I'm quite happy just doing this then. Do we want to consider filling in these spaces around with some commercial? Maybe not everything tree lined. Like a bit of emerging downtowns. Do I like the way this backs onto the car park here? I mean, I don't hate it. I think it needs to be at the same level there. Just like that. It works though. It gives us like a bit of an alleyway, doesn't it? A back of commercial and then the motel sign. Very impactful. It doesn't make sense for me once it reaches things like the Mountain Lodge, which wants to be near office zoning. It's like, no. It shouldn't need that. It's a mountain lodge. Why on earth does it want to be near offices? Speaking of horrible offices, is there any chance we can get some of the Mingin office assets in? The ones we never use. They're all a bit obnoxious. There is some IT cluster. Financial districts, absolutely not. How about a little cube of these 1x1 wall-to-wall things? feel like we could have a whole stream on one-by-one asset implementation. It's a bit out there, isn't it, for this? How much satisfaction does that actually give it for Office? 7? Wouldn't mind some Office here, maybe. Something that's not one-by-one. I won't force that in everywhere. Can you place numerous of the same to cheese it? And you can, yeah. I'm not bothered about the mechanic. I'm just trying to place other assets around here. I don't care if my hotels are profitable, you know. Just regular office work. Just something simple and small, something like that. Maybe some more car parking behind it. The office buildings seem too colourful for the area. It does clash with the wooden motel, doesn't it? Yeah, I think we'll keep it all though. I feel like we should explore some one-by-one sites though at some point. We'll have these here. Just a couple of simple office blocks. Visible from the roundabout here. Maybe even a little Railroad of Japan car park tucked in here as well. This one. Should be able to get that to fit. Maybe something a bit smaller than that one. Yes. That's fine. And maybe I can merge this properly onto there. A little bit of surface painter just to tuck that in on the corner. Probably all around here as well, actually. And then we'll just have some trees or something in here. I think I'm happy with that street corner now. Need a billboard next to the brew from the Race Day DLC. Yeah, that's a good shout, actually. Here, maybe. Mad Horse. Love the rail embanked over there. It's nice, that, isn't it? Trailer parks. Yeah, we can do some trailer parks down here, especially over here. I wouldn't mind some rural trailer parks off the National Road. Okay, I think this area is coming together. Tie up with the overgrowth we have along the highway. Do we want to consider fencing this road? Just for security purposes? I think it might make the motels look a little bit seedier if we've got... maybe race day fence? I don't mind the race day fence elsewhere. I like the billboard. Have another one if you want. We can do... I guess maybe facing both ways. So you can see it coming in and going out. Actually, yeah, let's... should do that here. Little billboard triangle. We'll do 3. Delete that one. And then we'll fuse these to make a triangle. Which you could probably do this in vanilla. I think. They shouldn't have a massive collision mesh on them. Bring that down there. What other games have you guys been playing recently? I've been really enjoying the FromSoft games again recently. Ended up buying myself Dark Souls Remastered. I've been going through that. Yeah, a little billboard triangle, isn't that amazing? On the entrance and exit to the town. Yes, please. New favourite use of that asset. A gas station is missing. We'll get a gas station down here, actually. Makes sense when there's people about to commit to a longer national road. They can stop for gas before they leave. Plus off the highway exit as well. Yeah, we'll do a gas station, Skinny. We'll do one. Would trailers be along water? That's prime property. I'm sure there's a trailer park along the water somewhere, isn't there? I think we've seen some in Australia. Looking at Thessia inspiration at some point. I guess it depends what it's next to. If it's next to a sewage works, probably not. I guess it is next to this. It's next to power and rail yards, so we could devalue this waterfront. Just make it not very appealing. But yeah, we'll do a gas station here. Just off the highway exit. I've been playing, you want a tall tree in the middle of the billboard triangle? What, like, California tall palm? Yeah, like that. We can do that. I've been playing ETS2 quite a bit lately. ETS2. I don't think what that is, no miss. Milet's living for CK2. Last few months, my art at CK3. I've always wanted to play the CK games. I believe one of the easier paradox strategies to get into. My boyfriend was playing the new Silent Hill. EU4 has taken over Agro's life. And pro wrestling sim as well. An OG Paladin truck stop with the modern Japan build, and we can do that, Harry, for sure. Egg, have you ever played Star Wars Battlefront? I have, mate, yes. I love Star Wars Battlefront. Both the original PS2 era games and Battlefront 2 from the EA relaunch, yeah. What I would do for a properly modernized version of Galactic Conquest, I would just do anything for it. Because they didn't put it into the relaunch, did they? Which is really sad, because it's like easily the best bit about the Battlefront games. We got some gnarly terrain happening here. Let's do a slope, shall we, before we start building the gas station here. Let's go from here to here. I'll decide what's going to happen with the edge of this campus here as we develop this area. The Japanese assets are quite massive, aren't they? I might need to terraform a bit more land here. Yes, it is, but I might just downgrade the road here. Right, because I don't really want to terraform loads of land in this bay. I'll just give it what it needs. And then we can detail around it. Having Foundation running in the background, says Ben. I was thinking going back to Foundation the other day, actually. Not played Foundation in a while. Farthest Frontier just got an update as well that now lets you build diagonally, which I feel like I would check it out, because Farthest Frontier is good, but being mega locked into grid is a bit disheartening. But an update has added angles now. Like, how is your graphics holding up to CS2? Still the same, really, mate. I know they've made some graphics updates and performance, but it's still not outstanding. It's still got a long way to go. just still not very optimized, I think, although in there... They didn't ask me anything on Reddit, didn't they? Did you read through that? Actually really interesting. He was talking about how, like, their approach to the simulation is different, and based on the systems that they're seeing, it looks like at some point they were planning like a life sim integration with how involved it is to follow a sim's life path, and basically all that life path stuff that Colossal Order promoted in the launch up to CS2. Like, Iceflake were like, we're not really sure why this was lent so heavily into, but it looks like an integration was probably planned at some point. So I think that they're just trying to re-optimize all of that, I think, is my general impression of it. It's, yeah, it's still not very optimized, unfortunately. I'll maybe get 30 FPS in Yokeley if I'm lucky. Usually lower than that. I'm just going to keep these pathways following the same shape as the shoreline here. Wonder if I can squeeze in another Japanese building here. On a different angle. Maybe another little road here. Hey Josh, welcome to the stream, mate. Nice to see you. How's it going? I can hear a farmer shouting at the sheep across the field from me, distracting me. What graphics card do I have? I've got a 3080 Ti in this machine. Foundation gets a DLC. Had to decide between Banished and Foundation back then. What, Foundation got a DLC, did it? What did it get? Unless I'm tuning into the wrong conversation there. They wanted to bring out a Sims clone. I'm almost convinced now, especially after that Iceflake has AMA, that a Life by You integration was going to happen before it was canned. Like, especially when they've had a look at the back code and they're like, there's so much life sim relevant stuff in here. Almost convinced. Like, it's obviously never confirmed, and we were kind of, I mean, it was even speculated, wasn't it, when we saw how involved the Sims were and how detailed they were. Or detailed in quotation marks. Because some of them look very strange indeed. Such as that range of Discord emojis. Yeah, we were even saying like, oh, I wonder if Life by You, like, you can either take your sim from either game and have them operate in either game. And yeah, having read the Reddit AMA, I'm almost sure that was the case now. Very surprised if it wasn't. We'll get the actual gas pumps in here in a second. I don't have any insider early access information on that, by the way. That's never been confirmed to us that it was the plan, but that's just my own personal speculations. Do you know when CS2 will be out on console? I don't, mate, no. I don't. I wish I could give you an answer for that one. Okay. Now some gas pumps here, I think, on the side. We'll do the old faithful. It's commercial, isn't it? Do we want to do custom gas pumps? Or the asset with gas pumps? There's no other gas pump assets I'm missing, is there? Can't think of any. None of the DLCs added a gas station, did they? I do it would be good around here, actually. One of the mid-century modern motels and or diners. I'll leave one in so I remember to include it here. City Master Plan just put out an FAQ in their Discord. Yeah, did you guys see the City Master Plan trailer? Did you guys watch that from the Chinese devs? We can watch it together here if you like. And thank you to 99 of you for joining me on the stream today. Appreciate you all. We'll get GTA 6 before CS2 and console. I think you very much will get GTA 6 before CS2 console, Tim, yeah. I wouldn't expect it this year. Yeah. There's still no screenshots of it, so be very surprised if you get a release date for 2026. Maybe next year. We'll see. Yeah, that city master plan looks pretty wild, doesn't it? What do we want to do for gas station here? Do we want to duplicate these, or do we want to spam smaller ones? I don't mind this configuration, to be honest. That's quite nice. And maybe complement that with tiny car wash from... Can I search for it actually? Yeah. Yeah, from University City. A couple of these maybe. We use the smaller one on the other gas station. That gives us a couple of gas pumps either side and a couple of car washes, and we can stitch that together with concrete. I think that sits quite nicely opposite the, I guess what's like a big highway rest up here, isn't it? It's the big mall. Got a Greg's, a WH Smith, etc. in there. Raw said about no CS2 in console. His transport fever beats it and might replace it for me. Is that really what the whole detailed teeth was about? I'm not sure about the teeth. I think that came from the AI that they used, because it was confirmed, I think, in a Colossal Order communication at some point that the Sims were generated using an AI system. And I think they obviously didn't tell the AI to not factor in teeth, which it did, fully rendered. So I think that's where the teeth thing came from. City Master Plan looks too ambitious for me. Do you want to watch the trailer? We'll watch the trailer for anyone that hasn't seen this. It's only 2 minutes. Impulse, yes, yeah. So this is an upcoming city builder from a small Chinese studio built on the Unreal Engine 5. Let me know what you think of this one. The Unreal Engine looks gorgeous. Same one that Manor Lords is built with, if you're familiar. Little terraforming action. Large scale terrain sculpting. So here you have, straight away, precision engineering is built into its road tools here. Angles, lengths, heights, quality of life, everyone. Some interchange building. It does seem very ambitious, I will give you that. Yeah, I imagine it's going to slam your graphics card. I don't think this is going to be an easy game to run somehow. But it does look very interesting. Boasting about logistics chains. The roads look nice. Dynamic seasons, apparently, and weather. I mean, there's rain, snow. So, you know, It does look very ambitious, I will agree with that comment, yeah, it does. But the CS2 trailer also looked really sick. And didn't play very well on launch. So take it all with a very massive pinch of salt, but it does look pretty exciting. I will give it that one. I love pretty much anything built on the Unreal Engine. I really just like the lighting that they can generate with that. Mana Wards being a wonderful example. So I'm pretty excited for it. I think it has potential. Maybe it's someone seeing that there's currently a gap for a functional city painter that doesn't need a shitload of mods to make it playable. Someone might SimCity them. You know, exactly what they did 10 years ago. Who knows what will happen with it. Love the terraforming. Yeah, the way it seems to just auto-adjust the textures for you. It does look very promising, but we'll see. And they do have a Discord, so if you want to jump into that community and start speaking with devs and publishers, you can do already. I'm going to keep this path running along the coast, I think, because I'll feed it into the trailer park we'll put down the road. So they can walk back into. Imagine people living at the trailer park will probably call in here for bread, etc. Bit of milk. Can we get fence on the rail? No. You could just put it on the road. Which I think is what I will do. Save the nodes. Yeah, we'll just do it up to there. I'm going to carry on using the racing fence. I'm going to move this motel, I think. Might just actually delete it. Just want this security fence here for reflecting cars not driving off the road and hitting the tracks. Here we go. And then we'll bring the trees back in this area as well. Mana World's always quite a small game, reach a high population. Yeah, I guess it depends how they go about developing their simulation, isn't it? Imagine maybe Sims won't be as detailed as they are in Mana Lords. How much are their devs able to squeeze out of the engine before it starts to choke? There's so many variables, isn't there, to game development? Who knows what will slow it down or help it succeed? Well, it does give me hope for that it is in-game footage. Yeah, you can tell it's in the Unreal Engine. It's not like pre-rendered CGI stuff or anything. It's definitely from the engine, so hopefully they'll continue to grow it. I think a very small team though. It's not an enormous studio taking that project on. But exciting nonetheless. I'll give credit where credit's due. It's built a lot of hype in amongst the city builders, I think, hasn't it? We might as well stop the bus here now, hadn't we? I think that's going to make a bit of sense. Let's have him stop somewhere sensible, rather than not block a car park if I can help it. Do you want to pull him into here? And then stop there, maybe on the way back. I feel like that's a little bit stupid, but it does kind of change the shape of the pavement here. Could even do some really nice IMT here as well for bus stops. Just to have it pull in. If a node control the end of the road, it might be a bit more of an appropriate turnaround for the bus. Just want to see how stupid this looks. This is probably going to look quite stupid. Lovely videos, man. Thank you so much, Adam. Love your comments, mate. Appreciate it. Just no one pre-order. Yeah, pre-order at your own risk. If you guys are going around praising pre-orders. Mini game trailer state if it shows in-game footage. It was Paradox and CEO's fault for using rendered graphics that the game could never reach. You know, I've not been back and watched the CS2 launch trailer for a long time. Oh, sorry, not the launch trailer, the announcement trailer. think I'll be happier with this if I node control it. Let me add a node in. Then stretch that to 150. Can I even do IMT in here actually? No, I don't think it will it? That's a real shame. Wanted to fill that in, but there's no way you can do this. No miss, you're seasoned with IMT, aren't you? I can't get around this, can I? I can't fill that with red. That pull over where the bus is, can I? I have to use decals, which I don't think I have. I want this. I want that red bus strip in some form. I can use a decal on the road. But I did want it red. No, can't get around that, I don't think. Yeah, paint the bay red, essentially, no miss. I can't do it with IMT, can I? I'll need an actual decal. Try moving the outer lines in IMT. I think it'll go over the pavement then, though, I think, will it? I drag this one out. Well, then drag that one over, maybe. I think it's going to go over the pavement. I'll try it. And if I did a red filler here. Wait, do I actually have a bus filler already? Oh, so close. Can we just pretend it's not on the pavement? Does anyone care? Does anyone mind? Maybe the council painters were slightly drunk when they painted it in. Went a bit too far over. It'll sort of work. It's good enough for me. It's good enough for me. Has anyone tried recreating their hometown in cities? I'd love to try recreate mine, says Riz. No, I've not actually. Never tried my own hometown. Okay. I think I'm happy with this little highway rest area now. I'm just going to bring in some trees to round off the edge of the gas station. Might even fence this off, actually. Why it's like gas themed. Need to move these spawn points for these car washes as well. Some countryside fence. We never use this one, do we? Little wooden fence action. It's basically the same as the farm fence, isn't it, from Industries DLC? Time to work. I'm glad I caught the first hour of the stream. Thank you, See you later, Marco. You have a good day on the shift, mate. You should try recreating a map like Kathmandu, surrounded by hills on all sides, and sprawling with houses now. Imagine any insane terrain builds would be such a massive project in CS. Probably something I wouldn't enjoy building personally. Like, if you try to build something from like Peru or somewhere in Nepal, like just ridiculous mountainous terrain, I think it becomes such a pain in CS after a while. Okay. Up here we'll just have as Illium forest, just the occasional planted tree. And then we'll explore the idea of a trailer park, I think, to nestle into this other little corner here we have. Trailer park assets. So let's have a little hydration break here, shall we? We've been going for... YouTube's updated the dashboard. It doesn't actually tell me the stream time anymore here, does it? No, I think it's OBS. An hour. Pretty much bang on an hour. Wonderful. Yeah, let's have a little hydration break, shall we? We'll enjoy some nighttime vistas over Illium. From the new builds today. Oh, yeah, posture and hydration, please, everyone. Looks okay from far away. That rule covers almost all of my builds, Mr. Skinny. Pretty much. Surrounded by hills, but big flat in the middle. Kind of like Teddy's Caldera map, actually. There was a Nepal-inspired city builder that leaned into building a mountains mechanic. Lysara, it was called, I think. It rings a bell. Lysara, yeah, I remember hearing that. Test with a €5 super chat. Let me translate this test. Give me a second, everyone. As we go from German to English, so we can read this. The best city and beautiful map. I always look forward to every Monday. My advisor, stay healthy. I hope the dog is doing better, says Tess. Thank you so much, Tess. Appreciate it, bud. The dog is doing better, mate. Yeah, she's just old and slow these days. But her surgery went very well. Yes, thank you for asking. I appreciate the €5, mate. City Skylines Interchanges. Hello, mate. Welcome in. Nice to see you. Are you also a runner of the same Instagram account by the same name? Interchanges? Or different people? Egg, can you please look at the Poughkeepsie in New York? There is a cool interchange there. That could be really good for the couplet. What's it called? Poughkeepsie. That's a really strange name. Poughkeepsie, New York. Name of a town, is it? The interchange. I'm immediately thinking you mean this one. This one here, on Church Street. I suggest you using a planter prop, hiding the red filler. Yeah, that's a good idea, no miss. We'll do that. We'll do that for sure. I saw it in a short. What a good couplet interchange. I guess it's like an inverted single point urban, isn't it? Because usually you'd have two of these either side of the highway, but there's just one in the middle. Yeah, just ramps up and bridge over. Some nice rail action down here. And big bridge. Is that a rail bridge, is that? That's caught my eye, that. What was that we were looking at? Where are we in New York here? Such a random town to fall upon, Harry. How did you end up here? It's like nowhere near New York City. Reminds me a lot of the Pittsburgh riverfront, this actually. Especially with the rail. Yeah, that'd be a great little system for a couple. You've even got a little U-turn in here as well if you need it. And little ramps down onto this way. Poughkeepsie. Is that how I'm saying it? Poughkeepsie. I feel like the intonation is wrong. Yes, that's me. Nice to see you, interchanges. Welcome, Anita Benita. How are you? Welcome into the stream. Is it your first time? Workers? Not enough educated workers? Do we have education deficits? No. I guess is the local population stupid here? No, everyone's educated. I guess maybe they'll sort themselves out at some point. Yeah, planters no miss. That is a good shout, actually. We can do that. We're all not quite big enough. I feel like the part life ones are going to be too big. Ah. Maybe a Plaza's one. What about a wall of modern planter #1? There's no need to spend this much time on this bit of the build. I'm going to build my own planter. Great idea, Nomis. See, I knew I asked the right person in chat then. I was thinking about finicky little small details, like who would know? Someone whose cities are made up of infinitely finicky small details. Nomis Towns. Yes, please. Nomis is also a content creator, everyone. If you haven't been out to check Nomis, he makes very modded CS1 builds. And has wonderful ideas like this. Low egg, I'm surviving in India, says Realistic Speaks. 42 degrees. Leave, my friend. Flee. Flee those lands. Far too hot. I wouldn't be able to live that. No, thank you. But I've never thought of using this asset like this before for mega planter, essentially. Does sort of work. I'll give you that one, Nomis. I'll give you that one. We couldn't surface paint it now. It would not work there. Because it's already on the pavement. And IMT goes on top of the pavement. Thank you for the kind words. Very welcome, Nomis. Not the first time, but wasn't expecting to catch it today. Glad to hear, Anita. Well, it's good to have you here anyway. So assets for Trailer Park. I think the obvious candidate is European Suburbia, isn't it? Or is there a Green Cities, possibly, that might lend itself to Trailer Park vibes? Be a very nice Trailer Park. It's the most... I mean, we could do a modern Trailer Park. Maybe like retired living. Do we use these assets? Mass spam these? Now you can just copy the plans with Move It if you make a bus stop on the same road elsewhere. Yes, exactly, Nemes. I could do actually a Move It export of the Ultra Planter. We'll consider the other European asset. Let me have a drink yet, as my voice collapses. Yeah, or it's these little European Suburbia ones. Or these. Or these little countryside ones. Sorry, I'm talking into my glass there. Korea. Okay, what do we think for trailers? Green cities, European suburbia, or mid-century modern are your options. I feel like a massive spam of these triangle houses would look really cool. If not the green cities ones. hit 19 degrees here today, which Google tells me is about 66 Fahrenheit. What university city housing, you think? Countryside is my vote. None of them are trailers. I don't think there is an actual trailer asset in the game, is there? We have to repurpose a trailer park. Some of the smaller university city housing I could get away with. This is getting a bit big out here. You know, I think you could make some really cool gated community neighborhoods spamming these countryside assets, you know. Imagine a spam of these. Kind of really like that, you know. I know it's different. This one's definitely not a trailer because it's multiple stories. The A-frames feel more appropriate for a nature reserve hotel. Countryside is the better option, says Zhao. What countryside are these ones, do you think? These are more sheds than trailers, aren't they? I think I'm feeling the countryside spam, everyone. Might just overrule you all. Which I can, because it is my build, but that's really caught my eye. Let me replace those so they're not on that weird terrain layer. These almost look like sort of holiday park accommodation in a way, like somewhere you'd rent for the weekend. Very Airbnb, aren't they? It looks like an Airbnb. But in a pattern. I think it's just a little bit of war when the stairs at the front that's selling me on it. Maybe some grassline road instead. I feel like there's probably a lot of really nice patterns and designs hidden in these more obscure DLCs that we've yet to find, such as this. So now we're doing a Centre Parks build now. I'm not sure what it is, Ben. It could be a bit of Centre Parks, but maybe with more of like a residential park vibe, rather than purely vacation. Like there's a pub nearby. Maybe a child's play area. But there's people living here as well. I feel like I want a reception building. What asset would make well for that? Maybe one of the cafes. There's like a front of house, a desk. Where you put your keys up, etc. Somewhere like this. Uni City has required yards are not taken care of, says Ben. Any industrial main building? I think they're all a bit too big. Skinny. I think they're all a bit big. The Sidewalk Cafe sort of does it for me. Which then lets me bring in this pathway. Because if I'm going to run that across there, I can connect that into that. And then this can run back toward that gas station pathway we just set up. We'll grade this path as well back to the gas station. There we go. Change that to a bend. Okay, we'll go with that then. Pools, yeah, community pool would be nice here. A lot of childcare themed buildings as well. Community pool is here. Yeah. And then let's get more of the actual homes in. So they're 3 deep countryside assets. I'm going to match up all these node heights as well along the roads on the river here. Change these to middles and bends. I'm liking it. It's very cool, isn't it? I do like the mass repetition, the mass spam. Fishing pier. Yes, we can do that. Hey Flopsky, welcome into the stream. Maybe more wavy, irregular road design. I'm happy to break out into that. Would like some rows as well though. Maybe over here. As we pass by the park here, which I do want to save some room for a couple of parking lots next door to the pool. And then here we'll do some wavy road designs and see how those assets perform. And then maybe I'll do it past here as well. It'll evolve into something that's everyone bear with it. And then we'll bring the wavy road in from here. Yeah, I think it's elevated into something a little more upmarket than a trailer park at this point. Almost more kind of retirement village vibes, maybe. Have some fence in here on the road, something that hides it. Maybe something associated with the elder care site down the road, perhaps for those elderly more able to live on their own, who don't have to be in the kind of the daily care centre, perhaps. Have lots of fencing through here. Let's bring those car parks in. Kind of looks like glamping. Yeah, it does a little bit, doesn't it, Harry? It does have that sort of vibe to it. Kind of holiday park meets residential park here. I'm telling you, it's that little stretch of wall this asset has in the front that I love. Not too difficult to achieve in unmodded either. Only 3x2. Wouldn't mind maybe some more. Can bring this down to the waterfront. Bring that over there. And just sink this down a little bit. Maybe down to this height here. And then we'll have some more. So sort of like supported living with more freedom, basically. Like these people haven't lost their legs yet and are still somewhat mobile and independent, but they've retired and have sold up. Life is good. And they'll come and live here by the waters of Illium with pools and childcare and some nice trees through this area here. Don't want to overwhelm the riverbank really, just little splatters of Illium's forest present throughout. Fishing piers, someone said. Let's get them in before we forget. Do 3. I was about to boot up Kerbal Space Program, but kind of want to play CS now, says Mario. Do it, Mario. Do you have a current ongoing project? Or is it a new city start? I'm gonna hit the road, bros. I have a class. Good luck, realist. Enjoy the class, mate. Oh, you're so high. Can we get you down a little bit? There we go. Yeah, this is perfect. You can imagine old Timothy McGee bringing his grandchild down here for some fishing while he looks at his iPad. There they are, at the end of the pier. He's been fishing a long old way from downtown. You wouldn't want to fall off this pier either, would you? Goodness. That's that perched dangerously close to the edge there, maybe. Really do like this asset though. I feel like this won't be the last time we see this. First time catching a stream. Thank you so much, Egg, for the years of content that have got me through a lot. Always love your videos and ideas. I'm watching a master at work. I hope Coco is still well, says Green Taurus. Thank you so much, Green. And another live stream, noob, for the first time recently. Yeah, nice to talk to you, man. Thank you for watching the videos. And yeah, Coco's doing alright. She's just very slow and old. You can follow me on Instagram if you like for pictures and photos of her, videos and stuff. If you do care for the Coco content. I'm going to carry this fencing on just down this road for a little bit as well. And then I'll draw in a little section just so we can round it off. I use move it to pull it in. And that can just go up to the edge of the coast. And then this can just be the end of this little development here. Okay, I don't want them living too close to the geothermal stations. Oh, there's crime. Old retired mafia. So obviously we need some site security. Have we got a small police station? Like the video, people. Yeah, if you're having fun today, guys, likes always help me down below. As YouTube, you're having a nice time. The Seaside Resorts police station. It's maybe a bit out of place, is it? Could sort of pass it off as a church. It's either that or the Korean one, isn't it? Oh, the Railroad of Japan, sorry. Let's see, will that just fit there? Yeah, it fits there, doesn't it? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I'll put that tree back in there as well. 123 over here. Thank you for joining me, guys. Appreciate you all enjoying some Illium. With Rachel. How's it going, Rach? Nice to see you. It's a late one for you, isn't it? Over in Sidders. How's life, Rachel? Nice to see you. Reminds me of the bougie trailer parks we have alongside our river here. Yeah, definitely retirement village is what I'm thinking here. Retirement village with old people facilities is generally the vibe, with a really nice viewpoint from the pool here. Yeah, I like that. Enjoy some nighttime views, perhaps. Rachel's here. Time to pack it up. Yep, that's about right. Rach just turned up, everyone leave. I'm joking, please don't. Please stay, everyone. We'll have a little posture check as well while Rach has arrived. Oh, man. Oh, it's raining outside, which I love. Skal from Iceland. I enjoyed to watch your content and the first time seeing a live stream. Another live stream, welcome Metric. Nice to see you. You hope well on my friend. Yes, I hope well on you as well, Metric. How do I say? This should be fun. Icelandic to English. How do we say? Velkommen, vinner min. If that's remotely close to the pronunciation. that is sad. Welcome, my friend, it should mean. Right, we still got some little areas knocking about here. Let's wrap up this school campus. Anything else you want to feature in the school? Any other assets? And we got death care in here, didn't we? Everyone else is pretty happy. I don't know why these are whinging of no one's educated enough. Because you don't have any highly educated people. Yeah, I guess people over here just aren't going to university, are they? I mean, they should be. There's a campus right here connected by ferry. It's not like it's difficult for them to get to. Big ZT, shout out. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. I always love seeing so many familiar faces in the live chat, guys. Thank you for coming back to see me. Year after year. Appreciate it. You guys are all sweethearts. Oh my god. Hikers, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the shout out, Egg. Somehow always end up being at work when the lives are on. No, it's because I'm streaming in the middle of the workday, mate. That'll be why. That'll be why live streams happen when you're at work. But it's a nice time for the European time zones, and the Americans are just about waking up. So, it's not bad. We can also catch the Aussies just about as well before they disappear into the night. Yeah, Wolfo and Rachel's presence as a testament to that. 130 of you. Happy afternoon, everyone. 135 as well. 5 more people just arrived from thin air. Yeah, over here. Do we just want to round this off? I don't think I want any more assets included in this area. But we can go find the school campus in... Is it Poughkeepsie? 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 Take some real life school campus inspiration. There's a big college here. The Marist University. Doesn't that look nice? Oh, that is very good uni inspiration, actually, isn't it? Can we get a street view here? Anyone ever been to this campus before? Lots of pathway. Marist, am I pronouncing that right? I've never heard of this school before. Not that I've heard of every school in the in the world. It's no no defamation to Marist Uni. It's a really nice campus though. Actually reminds me a little bit of Yokeley's campus. Very Ithaca, isn't it? Anyway, it's not what I'm here for. I want a high score. If we can find one, can I do Poughkeepsie High School? Will that take me to one? There we go. An early learning centre. It's just a running track, isn't it? Could do a running track. Should do a fake running track. Oh, this is really gritty, isn't it? Look at this. I love this. American chain link fencing with American power poles and American trash cans. Love it. Love this detail in here. What's this place like, Parakeepsy? Is it nice? Is it affluent? Is it a little rougher around the edges, maybe? Does anyone know? Anyone been here? I love that. Random, that says a lot, doesn't it? That almost immediately answers my question. There's a desk chair on the sidewalk, everyone. Poughkeepsie. I feel like that sounds wrong. Poughkeepsie? Feels like really unnatural to say it like that. Seems chill. Beside the sidewalk desk chairs. Has it got wheels on the chair? No, the wheels were gone from the chair. Anyway, I'm getting distracted again. Yeah, I think we might just do a little running track here. We can probably do this with amusement park pathway. We'll search for propless path so we don't get the benches. And I'll just do this manually and we can use move it to adjust it. It'll be bigger than I need it to be. Wonderful. I thought it was Poughkeepsie. Poo or poo? Rach raises an interesting point. Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that one, Rach. You know, it's... I don't know, I have a real difficult time pronouncing that for some reason. I'm just going to adjust my nodes here slightly. I kind of don't like this fence in here now, actually. I think it's getting a bit too claustrophobic. I'm going to take that off. Because I do want fencing this side of the school. Yeah, there we go. Then it can switch over that side. I'm happy with that. I think I'm invisible, says Joseph. No, you're not, Joseph. We can see you. Although I haven't seen any of your previous messages there. Have you been talking, Joseph? We can see you. Yeah, I haven't seen a single other message, Joseph. Have you been sending them? I'm just scrolling back up. I can't see your name. Welcome in anyway, mate. It's pronounced Poughkeepsie, says Bakes Eating. He is New Jersey, isn't he? So we'll take Bake's word on that. Let's run this pathway up to the restroom here. Or rest stop rather, not restroom. And then we'll grade it back to the school onto this key so it's all functional. Let's not connect in to a node here. There we go. We'll set the end node to be the same height as the key. And then we'll grade it back down using multi-tool. That one to there. 0. Perfect. And then we'll just use some trees. Maybe some little goalposts in the running track as well. Do love stitching together these little school campuses. I find them very satisfying. Already finished your idea, did I, Joseph? Did you say ages ago? Unless I'm just scrolling the chat too fast, it very well could be. Phrase, do you ever pick your feet up, Poughkeepsie, is a famous nonsensical line from the gritty 1971 film, The French Connection, says James Fox. There you go. Go look at Grosvenor, New York, please, so I can die happy. Let me copy that. We'll go have a look at it. Here? Where are we here? Oh, this is real far up north, isn't it? Is this near Rochester? Looks very scorched for some reason. Like scorched earth. Kinney drugs. Got a nice lumberyard here. Oh, is that steel? It is steel, isn't it? Is this going to be like a real grimy town if there's steel manufacturing here? Very American, isn't it? I love the train line passing right through town. Anything in particular here? Price Chopper. Never heard of that chain before. Got some nice Main Street American inspiration over here. What's this place here? Another Kinney Drugs. There's Kinney's pharmacies all over this town. Is this where you're from, Riz? Do you live here? There's another Kinney Drugs. Do they have like a monopoly over here? Oh, there's a government correctional facility here. You guys got a prison in town? Is this like a max security kind of setup here? Nothing here, just home. Thought it'd be neat to check out. It is neat to check out. I love these little towns. Green Taurus says, if you're looking for some small town, rough riverside living, check out my home area around Ferry Landing in Surrey, Virginia. I'll have a look at there in a second. Where in the state are you here? Where's Rochester from here? There. Oh, you're miles away, aren't you? Yeah, it's not even remotely close. You guys are right by the Canadian border, aren't you? What, by Ottawa? Is this French Canada here? Ontario? Oh, no, yeah, Quebec's the French bit, isn't it? I think. Yeah, absolutely. Look at the town names, 100% French. What was the other one? Surrey, Virginia. We'll go ahead and check out some small towns while we're here. Where are we here? Between Norfolk and Richmond. Love the colours of the fields. What are you guys growing out here? What is that? Why is that such a deep orange? Do you know the croppage? If that's... If you're able to answer that, what are you guys growing here? You know what we could do? We could play the game where you drag the street view around and you keep playing it until you find somewhere ugly. Have you guys seen that? Like, we just basically go like doing American Street View until it's ugly. So we could just go anywhere random. No, that's pretty cute. What's this, like old castle ruins? Falls Park this is apparently. Anyway, we'll check out this place first. And then we can play it until it's ugly at the end of the stream if you guys want. If you've got nothing else to do with your Tuesday afternoon, you can waste it with me. Surrey is about an hour south of Richmond. These fields are very green. Not at all reflective of what they are in the satellite view. Yeah, cute small town vibes, right? Lots of University City here. Local pizzerias, etc. Anna's. Cute porch. It's the American dream out here, isn't it? Picket fencing. Apple pie on the windowsill. Guy on a ride-on mower. Perfect. with his chain link fencing. Yeah. Cute inspiration, that. I can confidently say this is the only place in Virginia I haven't been. What you visited the entire rest of the state. Yeah, I've never really checked out too much Virginia stuff for inspiration. I've been to the Carolinas a few times purely because of Josh. Checking out Charleston and stuff, but yeah, otherwise, no. We'll do some more pitch detailing here as well. Thanks, that was fun. I can't wait to show my boyfriend he looked at a town. What's your boyfriend's name? Give him a shout out if you want. Do some pictures. Maybe some floodlights here. Do these come on at night? Yeah, they do. Bring some night lights onto there. Don't get any bleachers yet, did we? I really wish we had seats from that asset. They're not a sub-building, are they? I'm almost convinced they're not going to be, but I'll try it. Sub-building. Seat, no. Chair. No, it's not. Super annoying. That would have been such a handy prop to have, those stairs on their own. We can't extract it from the asset now. I thought it might be saved as a sub-building, but it isn't, which is a shame. Bringing some more palm trees here, and I think we're pretty much done with this area here. I think there's a little bit to do at the back of the elder care, isn't there? We've not addressed that over there. Lots of palms, California shorts around the campus. Bit of colour in here as well. Okay. Another variation of school campus. I'm happy with that. And yeah, we'll wrap up this area behind the elder care here. Kinney Drugs originated here in 1903. Rite Aid tried to open up a shop, but Kinney's literally ran them out of town and used their building, really. Yeah, Kinney's have got a monopoly on Google Maps, haven't they? Race day was such a letdown. The grandstands are far too big. We needed an extra small one. I wouldn't say it's a letdown. That's a harsh analysis, Harry. I thought it was quite good. But yeah, some extra bleachers, smaller bleachers would have been welcome. I think maybe a content creator pack at some point will solve that for us. I'm not sure how much room we've got to terraform at the back of this. Do I have any of these saved? These paved? Yes, I do. Perfect. Okay, let's do this then. Just expand this patio out for the old folks here. I actually... You don't really need to be 4-lane here, do you? Apparently you do though, if that school wants to stay connected. Can you guys hear Coco drinking? Is that coming down the mic? She's having a drink right behind me right now. Just gentle lapping up of water if that comes down. Very cute. Does anyone else get like massive satisfaction from hearing their pets take a drink? I'm like, oh my god, yes. Like she's quenching a thirst. That must feel so good, Cocoa Beans. Absolutely love hearing them drink. I love the jacaranda. Thank you, Adarian. Gouverneur was named for the Gouverneur Morris, who authored the preamble to the Constitution, did he? That's very dramatic, isn't it? It was a bit harsh. It's okay, Harry. We're all... If you want to have a harsh opinion, mate, you're absolutely allowed one. Absolutely you are. Let's get some comfortable old people seating here. Something with plenty of lumbar support. Maybe some of these. Maybe some of those chessboards from Park Life as well. These ones. So they can come out and play chess if they want. Or competitive chess action. Maybe a grill. In case you want to do some outdoor cooking. Anything else for old people entertainment? A cannon, maybe? For any retired redcoats living here. An ice cream truck, definitely. Ice cream trucks here every Thursday, maybe. Maybe a little hot dog stand too, for back in the day. I hate so much to put these decals in CS1, a nightmare. Yeah, decal tearing is the bane of our existence, Darren. My dog usually puts half of it on the floor because he's a gavotte, but it makes me laugh. That's very cute. Yeah, Coco just dribbles everywhere. The yoga garden is such a nice touch with asset with elder care. Yeah, that'd be a good partnership. What's actually on the back of the asset? Just tables? Yeah. At least they have a bit of an extended garden at the back for them. Gives them something to do, doesn't it? I think maybe some trees to shelter them. You sound like a friend I went to college with, who I lost touch with. Did you ever do IT at college by any chance? Oh my god, is that you, Steve? I thought you died. Steve, I thought you were dead. No, I'm joking. I didn't do IT at college, mate. I did music. I did far too much music at college. Oh, man. My dog Jack Russell. Yeah, Coco dips her ears in the water. Because they're so droopy. Okay, I like that. I actually really enjoy the forested back of an elder care here. Nice little setting, that, isn't it? My boyfriend's name is Joshua. He's excited. Got showing off a bit. Shout out Joshua. We were just knocking about in your hometown. Do I play any instruments? Yeah, I'm a guitarist. There's videos of me playing on the Instagram if you want to see. I think did I upload one of my better covers to that Instagram? I actually can't remember what guitar videos. I've only recently started posting to Instagram again, so I have no idea what the last two posts were. We're nearly at 1,100 Instagram followers, by the way, if anyone wants to nudge me over that. Yeah, there's covers on the Instagram if you want to see me playing guitar. You go watch it over there. Resisting the urge to demand Freebird. You'll have to resist a little bit more, I think. Okay, that was a really nice little filler stream, I think. I'm happy with that. How long have I been live for here now? Hour and 50. Yes, I think I will leave it there, because I want to get back to finishing off that city showcase. Yeah, we'll leave it here. We'll leave it here. And we'll be live again on Thursday, everyone. Patrons, don't forget, I'll ping you in the Discord probably tonight, so you can vote for the next live stream if you want. on Thursday. I want to do some Mana Lords, but patrons keep voting for Cities 1. Surprise, surprise. So, yeah, we'll be live again on Thursday. Either in San Coco or maybe Yokeley. We've not done a CS2 stream for a long time. Any plans for the island? I think we're going to turn it into an Alcatraz, Tommy. Probably a prison build. Yeah. We'll see. That was a really fun stream though. Lots of fun little filler builds in that. Little catered for community, highway, rest stop, school campus, all along the coast by a rail line. Really nice. Yeah, thank you for hanging out with me. EMB, Joseph, Tommy, Harry, Rogues World, Rio, Mario, Minor, Flopsky, Metric, Ben, BLVD, Harry again, Green Taurus, Jow, Mr. Skinny, Adarin, you all beasts. Thank you for hanging out with me, everyone. Appreciate you all. Live again Thursday, same time. I'll see you then if you want to come say hello. Yokeley is out tomorrow, and you will have a city showcase this week on a Murky Coast city as well. That actually, the same map that Palaven was built on, like a massive 175,000 population. I'm going to go back to recording that now. So city showcase will be Friday, and Yokeley is up tomorrow morning. So enjoy those. Otherwise, thanks for hanging out with me. Appreciate you all. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on Thursday. Bye.